careful, right? The claws are on the outside. The cat claws, they're really sharp. Make sure if you cut or it punctures your skin that you take care of it. And tonight, make sure you clean it out well and get some Neosporin or some antibiotic, something on it, because it can get infected, okay? Thinner side is on the non-pigmented side. The thicker fillet is on the top side. This is waist here. So while you're cutting, if you're not sure where the cartilage is, right, you can just take that and remove it, right? So you can find where the cartilage is. Right in the center, that's where it is, and it goes in a curve, right? So we want to come all the way down through. The thickest part is right here. I start by drawing a line. Remember, you take your knife and keep the tip of the knife out. I just want to stay right on top of a cartilage, okay? And then across right there, I can feel where I am. And the same thing, the cartilage is here. I take the fat side of the knife and cut through the skin so I can get towards the cartilage. I'm going to go just inside where the cartilage is, okay? So right in here, then I have to take the tip of the knife and cut. Notice it's perpendicular to the table, just like we did the flat cut. So it's the same flex, flat, and out cut that we use with the flounder with the hard bones, okay? So I can take the tip of my knife just inside the cartilage. The thickest part is right here. You want to make sure that you get down. If you cut too firmly, you'll go right through to the other side, okay? Because it's not hard bone, okay? If you want to hold on to it here, right? Instead of trying to push. Then I start to flex a knife and out. Flat, flex, and out. So I was gonna say, be careful you're not by anyone. Make sure you guys give yourselves enough room and keep your knives and equipment up, okay? So I'm left-handed, I go out this way, right? I wanna avoid slashing the fillet with the tip of the knife as much as possible. So that's why I wanna start to work flat. I can wiggle, drop the back edge of the knife, and out, okay? If I don't press hard enough, you'll miss the flesh. There's the tip of the knife, and out, okay? If you find that you want to turn it, okay? What I don't want to see is this, okay? That's awkward. This way or this way. What were you going to say, Alex? Something?
It looks so easy when you do it.
20 years.
Wow. I'm like,
Oops, see, I just went too deep though. Cut that off. We'll cut that part out in the editing portion of the film, right?
No, it goes in the bloopers.
Yeah, it goes in the bloopers at the end. So what I have to do is then get underneath, because I took the flesh there. It's going to come off my fillet. Usually the top side's harder to cut than the bottom. Like yesterday when you started with the non-pigmented side, start there today, okay? And then that way you'll be able to just practice on the thinner side. Yeah. It has a nice looking fillet around the edge. This is tough on the knives, right, Scape? It is. It is. Okay, then we turn it over, do the same thing on the other side. Follow the bone, follow the cartilage, okay? Here. Feel with my finger to find that I'm on top. Actually, the cartilage is just here. Inside. Flat and out, okay? Hold the cartilage, flex, and out. You want to turn it around. Good for stock?
No.
No, right? Okay, same way we skin everything else. The non-pigmented side is the easier because there's no hooks there that get in the way of the knife. Hold down. If it feels too slippery for you, you can get a towel, okay? Use the tip of the knife to start. Establish an angle. Keep this nice and firm. You should be able to fit a finger or so underneath. If you're finding it's too slippery, you can grab the towel, wiggle the skin and the knife, right? So you want to get as close as possible. There. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Now this side with the hooks, you just have to be able to feel with the knife and almost lift the front edge just enough. Keep wiggling and pulling on the skin. If you go too deep, those hooks end up on the back of the fillet and it's harder to get them off individually. So again, you just start on the tip, hold the skin down. I can feel them. Especially this side with the towel so you don't get that hooks in your hand. Keep it parallel, knife handle off the table, and out. Okay. Just double check. When you cut, make sure you have your bones and your fillets. I'll look at the top side and then we'll make sure on the bottom that we don't have any hooks on the back, okay? When we layer it on the sheet pan, make sure, how do we stack it?
Flesh to flesh.
Flesh to flesh, just like that. And then nice and neat on the tray and we can shingle them back and forth. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so there's plenty of that. Everyone should at least do one skate wing.